Hi everyone, it's Leanne, and thanks for joining me today. And I'm just going over what's in my garden today. And as you can see, this is a herb garden. Um, just here is some coriander. I've hacked it a bit because I've used a lot of it. And then we come over here and there's some rosemary and some thyme and some mint. Over the back there, which is there, is a tomato plant that sprung up, which is great. So they're really prolific in the garden at the moment, those herbs. Right, we're going to go up here because I'm just going to show you exactly what's in my garden that I've been um, doing at the moment. And in this big, large, long white pot is actually capsicum. I've got my cat walking around and my dog snapping at her because she's eating her food, her dog biscuits. So they're capsicums and they're growing really, really well at the moment. And over in the back pot there, the black one, is some tomatoes. Now those tomatoes actually were pinched out of the armpits of the tomatoes. You know those little shoots that come in the armpit of two stems, and you pinch them out and you put them in a jar of water. You let the roots grow and then you plant them and you get extra tomato plants. And that's exactly what they are, and they're growing really well. These ones aren't growing so well in this cement pot here. This clay one. Let me see if I can get to it. Yeah, that one there. So there's the herbs. And there's the veggies. Now I'm only growing a couple of types of veggies this year. And one is tomatoes, obviously. Now over here we've got some snap peas or snow peas. Yeah, snow peas. And I had prolific snow peas last month. And these are new plants that I just planted and they did not take well. I'm not sure what it was. It might have been the heat. It was very hot here. It may have killed them off. Now, as I said, most of my plants are tomatoes. And over in the back corner here, I've got capsicums again. I'll just move the wire down so you can see. Now, they're the capsicums. I've got two pots of them. And then we've got this beautiful tomato plant. And as you can see in there, I've got some little Roma tomatoes growing. It's flowered already and it's going really well. Now this plant here is another tomato one, but it's a tiny Tom Thumb type one, like the little tiny tomatoes. So they're growing really well. And the only other vegetable I'm growing at the moment is radishes, and that's them there. And they're growing really well too. And then I have my last tomato there, and it's flowering, but it's got no fruit on it. So they're growing really, really well. Now, this is a sweet little plant here that's just started to open its flower, and that is some sort of succulent. Here's another capsicum that I'm growing. And over the back is some tomatoes there, and they're the ones that I said were pinched out of the armpit of the vine, tomato vine. And I let their roots grow in some water and then planted them, and they're pretty strong plants. So I'm just going to go back here and just show you all of them along this wall here that I'm growing in pots, because the pots are easier for me in my wheelchair. Oh, and there's the others. I'll just give you a picture of the ones right up against the wall there. And that's them. They're growing really, really well. Easy to get to for me. Okay, and that's it. So until I see you next time, I'll give you an update on my plants, see what fruits worth picking, and that's my backyard, what I'm growing.